Welcome to another Mindset Breakthrough Day with Sandra Bravo in Queensland of Australia. We are here thanks to Success Resources, Tony Robbins, and myself. I am traveling around Queensland on a motorhome doing an 11-day road trip adventure with my girls. Since we are not allowed to leave the state, we're not allowed to cross the states in Australia at the moment because of the pandemic restrictions. So I thought, it's school holidays. Normally we would be jet setting around the world, flying somewhere, staying in beautiful hotels, exploring new destinations, new countries. So I thought, what can we do? Because I didn't want to stay home and have my kids on their devices all day long. I wanted them to be out, surrounded by nature, having new experiences like we always do. So I thought, well, since we can't leave the state, I hire a motorhome. And we've been traveling our state on the coast, going from beach to beach to beach. It's just absolutely beautiful. Right now, look at that. Just gorgeous. We're at the marina in a beautiful town called Japoon. And this is the Roslyn Bay Harbor. So in about 30 minutes, when we finish this amazing life together with you, we are going to board our ship across to Great Keppel Island. And it's a beautiful island. We're allowed to bring our puppy. So I'm really excited because I'm here with my girls. Our puppy Chloe is traveling with us, and she's allowed to come on the ferry to go across Great Keppel Island with us, which is very, very exciting. So, and you know what? If you haven't been watching the previous lives, scroll down wherever you're watching this today. Scroll down to find the previous days. We had a really good one last week with my girls, and both my kids were talking about the importance of commitment and keeping your word and keeping your commitments. And I think it's such a crucial skill for us to have, especially for kids, because they are the next generation. They are our future. And these days it's very easy for people to just quit and give up when it gets hard and keep jumping from shiny object to shiny object to shiny object, and then they wonder why they're not successful. And in my opinion, I totally believe that the reason why people are not successful these days is because they don't stay on it long enough. When I first started my journey of personal development, spirituality, self-discovery, wanting to leave my full-time job so that I could be a present mom with my kids and create the life of my dreams, I remember very clearly one of my mentors said, if you do everything we tell you to do for 2 years, between 2 to 5 years, I guarantee you will be financially free. And those words are still like echo in my head, because I remember feeling this amazing feeling of hope going, I can do that. I'm really good at following directions, so I can do that, And sure enough, I did. And yes, within the year, I managed to quit my job, replace the income that I had from my full-time job, doing my own business, running it from home, being a present mom, having the luxury to take my kids to school, to be part of all of their special events and competitions and stuff. And, being blessed enough, I guess, to be able to run my business anywhere I am. As long as I have a computer and internet connection, I'm in business, and now my kids get to come with me. And, of course, right now we can only travel around my state. But before that, we were traveling all over the world. I've been to 45 countries. My kids, who are only 10 and 13, they've been to 16 countries, each of them already. So I never left Mexico until I was 19, right? I'm originally from Mexico, hence the accent. I never got in an airplane until I was 19 myself. So, the opportunities and the lifestyle that I've been able to provide for my kids, because everything changed for me since I attended UPW, Unleash Your Power Within, with the man, the legend himself, the one and only Tony Robbins 10 years ago. And that's the year that I quit my full-time job to start my business, to feel fulfilled from living into my life purpose and helping others and empowering others and, creating the lifestyle that I wanted to have and my dream life. And here we are. So today we're off to the island, Great Keppel Island, for a day tour. And then we're going to keep driving up and just follow the adventures, because we had some really cool things planned for the rest of the week. We still have a full week to go on our road trip adventure. And I'm going to surprise my girls with a helicopter flight over the Whitsunday Islands, which they don't know yet, but I know they're going to flip. And, this is one of the many things that you are able to do when you create the life of your dreams. But if you were going to do it on your own, you would have made it by now. So if you're not there yet, if there's another level for you, I strongly recommend that you are humble enough to allow to have help from Tony Robbins, because right now you have the opportunity to learn from him directly at UPW Virtual, 22nd to 26th of October, from the comfort of your home, paying a tiny portion of what you would normally pay. You would pay thousands of dollars to attend a live seminar with him in person. And right now, because it is a 360-degree live experience, you get to experience it from the comfort of your home with your loved ones, your family, your friends, anyone you want, for only a little portion of the price, $395. So if you don't have your ticket yet, go to bringthefreedom.com, get your ticket. And as I said, wherever you're watching this broadcast today, because we are putting it in several different streams. First of all, let me know your name, where you're watching from. If you're in Europe, this is morning for you. So good morning, top of the morning to you. And if you're in Asia or Australia like me, it's probably middle of the day, afternoon. But let me know your name, where you're watching from, and register and get your ticket for UPW Virtual, where you can do it from the comfort of your home with your loved ones for a tiny portion of the price. All right. Today, I want to talk to you about intimate relationships, because it's a hot topic right now, my friend. Yes or yes, let me know in the chat. Everyone wants to have their soulmate, the love of the love of their life. And, sadly, the divorce rate these days is like out of the roof. And how do you create a fulfilling intimate relation in your life? And Tony Robbins and Sage are great role models for this, and the things that he teaches is amazing. Because think about it, when you're lonely, when you're not loved, when you don't have that companionship, that champion partner that cheers you up and supports you and walks the journey with you, holding your hand, you don't have anything. If your personal intimate relationship is not working, if you're not feeling loved and fulfilled, if you're not loving someone else, do you know what? Your health is probably suffering. Your business is probably suffering. Your finances are probably suffering. You're probably not the best mother or father that you could be for your kids, because you're not complete yourself. You're feeling empty. You're lacking something. And, whether you are in a relationship that is not ticking the boxes, that is not allowing you to be fulfilled, or whether you're at a stage where it's time to end that relationship, that you've stayed way too long, longer than you knew you had to leave, or whether you are single and you're looking for your soulmate, this is very useful. So get your pen and paper and let's go. So, all right. Go, Tony Robbins says, and I've got my notes here, okay, because I want to quote it exactly as it is. Go for great and make it better every time. So first of all, let go of perfection and reward the effort, not the result. Let go of perfection and reward the effort, not the result. What does that mean? Yes, of course, we all want the perfect woman, the perfect man, but that doesn't exist. We just create the ideal relationship together. And if you're focusing on your partner being perfect, guess what? It's never going to happen, and you're just going to set yourself up for disappointment. Tony Robbins says, let go of the expectations, trade your expectations for appreciation. And the more expectations you have, the more that you are hoping, right, that your soulmate lives up to your expectations, the more you're going to set up yourself for disappointment. So you want to reward the effort, not the result. So if you communicated with your partner the things that you want, the things that you love, the things that could do things better, and he or she is trying, reward the effort, reward the fact that they are willing to try, right? I'm going to go in so that it doesn't get too noisy with the wind, so that it's a better experience for you. So reward the effort that they are willing to try, because they care for you so much that they are willing to try it. All right, that's like too much sun on my face. So let me just close this for a bit. There we go. That's much better. All right. So you're going to reward the effort because they're willing to try, right? Because they care for you. They're willing to do the things that you said that you like them doing, and they're trying their best. So now the next thing is, make sure that your partner knows that he or she is the most important thing, okay? Because many times we make them secondary and we just, let me see where is the lighting better. How about there? Yeah, I think that's perfect. All right. So many times, we just get entitled, we get comfortable, and we take them for granted, and we don't make them number one. And just like you like feeling like you're number one in your partner's life, he or she likes the same. So make sure that your partner knows, whether it's your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, that he or she are the most important thing in your life, okay? Give them your undivided attention. Have moments where you're just present with each other, where you have quality time to continue to build the ideal relationship, because he or she is not perfect. You are not perfect and will never be. So it's just about building that ideal relationship together. All right, so make him or her your number one, all right? Now, culture taught us that we go into a relationship to get something, and that creates expectations. So that is huge. Just like Tony Robbins, I said to you, says, let go of your expectations, trade your expectations for appreciation. He says that in culture, we have learned that we get into a relationship to get something versus to give something. So when you change that perspective, that's a massive paradigm shift. That's a breakthrough. We discussed breakthroughs yesterday. If you didn't watch it live, scroll down wherever you are to watch your previous sessions, and you're going to be able to see the breakthroughs that we discussed yesterday. So change your perspective. You go into a relationship to give love. To give. So if you change your perspective and you think any relationship I go into from now on, whether it's with my kids, with colleagues, with clients, with prospects, with my intimate partner, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your future fiance, you go in to give. You change your perspective. So you go into a relationship to give love. Okay, I hope you're writing that down, because as simple as it might sound, it is so important. Now, Tony Robbins talked about the 3 musts in a relationship. And I think you're going to be excited to hear this. I was. And it's been so helpful, because there are 3 things that women need the most from her man. And there are 3 things that men need the most from his woman. Okay? 3 things that women need the most from men, and 3 things that men need the most from women. So get your notebook, get your pen, and write it down, because this is really, really cool. All right, the 3 most in a relationship for women, okay? What women need the most from men, and men, if you're watching, write it down, hint. The 3 things that women want the most from men are, number 1, make her feel safe. Make her feel safe. Number 2, make her feel understood. Number 3, make her feel seen, fully seen. Okay, so gentlemen, I hope you're taking notes. These are the 3 things that any woman wants the most. Okay, you lady, whether you're already married, whether you're already in a relationship, or whether you're looking to attract your soulmate, keep this in mind, because it's crucial. The 3 things that a woman wants the most from you, gentlemen, are feel safe. They want to feel like you protect them. That if someone talked to them in a rude way, you're going to step up for them and say, hey, don't talk to my lady that way, right? That if they see a spider or a snake or whatever, that you as a man, you're going to be doing all of those manly tasks or activities that allow your lady to feel safe and protected by you. Because I tell you what, regardless of how independent we women are these days, regardless of the fact that, yes, we are wired different in our brain and we can actually do so many more things at once that men can, regardless of the fact that we can do all of the things that you do and you support our families and have a business and, look good and feel good and be successful, blah, blah, blah. We women still crave a strong leader in our lives, a manly man. That masculine figure that's going to look after us to allow us to feel safe. We don't need a man. We can take care of ourselves. However, we want a man. We want a strong, masculine men in our lives to allow us to feel safe and protected. We want that strong leader to still take the lead in many things in life, right? And so you want to step up to do all of those masculine things that allow you, lady, to feel safe and protected. So make her feel safe was number one. Number two, make her feel understood. Just acknowledge, listen to her. And, if you don't understand why she's acting like that, why she's expressing those emotions or whatever, it's okay. You're not designed to understand. That's why you're a man. Your brain is wired very different to ours. But just ask, communicate, open the channels of communication so that she feels understood. And number three, make her feel seen, fully seen. Look at something that's unique and different every time. So if you're going out with friends or a dinner, a date, whatever, comment on the new earrings that she's wearing or the new shoes or the new hairdo, whatever it is, make her feel seen. There's nothing worse than for a lady to put all this effort into looking amazing for her man, and then she walks out ready to go to dinner and you're like, you ready? All right, let's go. Jump in the car and drive off, when she's expecting a little compliment from you that acknowledges that you are seeing her, that you realize that she did that special makeup for you today, or that she wore that pretty little dress for you today, or did her hair different, or let her hair down the way you like it, or put the new earrings that you gifted her 10 years ago, or whatever it is. Just pay attention, man. Pay attention and notice something unique and different on your lady that day so that she feels special about it. All right? Cool. Now, ladies, pay attention. Get your notebooks. Get ready to take notes. And here we go. So for men, the three things they want the most from us, ladies. I hope you're taking note. Number one, do not control him. It doesn't matter. I know as women, it's our tendency because we are carers and nurturers, and we want to just, keep things under control and organize everything and everyone around us. Your man does not want to be controlled. It's the quickest way to, push him away from you. So do not control him. Number two, very important, ladies. I know we make the mistake so often, so please write this down. Do not criticize him or judge him. Do not criticize him or judge him. There's nothing worse for a man's self-esteem than his woman to be judging his actions, criticize him. So I know there are many couples these days who live together and do business together, and that's a tough one. I take my hat off to people who can do that, because inevitably women wanting to keep things in order and wanting to do better in the business and stuff will end up criticizing or judging the actions and decisions that the man takes. So I know it's not easy, ladies, but just know that if you want to own your man, if you want to keep your man, if you want to attract your dream man, do not criticize him, do not judge him, just allow him to be himself. And number three, do not close off to him, please. Do not punish him by withdrawing. It's so common of us women, we're upset because he did something. The poor guy has no idea what he's done, but all of a sudden you are punishing him. You're not giving him what he wants. You're ignoring him. You're not talking to him. That's the worst thing you can do to him. So I'm going to repeat it like this because this is crucial, and I hope you're with me. You're listening. You're taking notes, and you're 100% committed to implement. Number one, the three things that men want the most from a woman. Number one, do not control him. Do not control him. Number two, do not criticize him or judge him. Number three, do not close off to him. Don't punish him by withdrawing and taking away what he wants the most. So if, and this is the thing, let's be honest, ladies. If a man gives you too much control, you end up disrespecting him. You lose admiration. You lose the attraction for him because all of a sudden you can maneuver him and, treat him as your little pet. So if he gives you too much control, you disrespect him. So don't control him. Don't criticize him. Don't judge him. And do not close off to him. A woman, man, I hope you're listening, gentlemen. A woman wants to be pleased, but she doesn't want a pleaser. You get it? She wants to be pleased, but she doesn't want a pleaser. She wants a man that is still strong, who can set up boundaries, be masculine, and, stand up for himself. So, and just so that you know, for both men and women, love and control are not in the same universe. They live in two complete separate worlds. Love and control are not in the same universe. So, ladies, if you want to own your man, make him your hero. Make him your hero. Catch him doing things that are right, that you want him to do, and acknowledge him and congratulate him and encourage him, because that's really going to empower him to do more of what you love. Because if you just criticize him and judge him, he shuts down. He doesn't want to do anything. He's too scared. But if you make the effort to catch him doing something right and then acknowledge and encourage, guess what? He feels like a hero and he will do more of what you love. So if you want to own your man, make him your hero. Open up to him and let him be himself. Make him your hero. Open up to him and let him be himself. Wow, was that powerful or what? I hope you take notes. I am looking forward to each of you implementing these very simple but not easy steps to creating the relationship of your dreams. And then just share with us in the comments. Come back a week, a month, a year later and say, oh my God, I implemented this and it made a huge difference in my relationship, or it allowed me to attract the woman or the man of my dreams. So I want to hear from your success stories. So let us know. And this is nothing. This is just a tiny little taste of what you're going to experience with Tony Robbins at UPW Virtual. If you want to take your relationship to the next level, if you want to create the relationship of your dreams, if you're ready to attract your soulmate, your dream man or woman, if you're struggling with your relationship, now is the time to fix it. Because when you are not good in terms of your intimate relationship, when you're not feeling love, nothing else works, because you're not complete. You know, the universe, God, your creator, whatever you believe in, created a man and a woman for us to complete each other. And if you're not complete, you can't succeed in all the other areas of your life. So now is the time to really take care of your intimate relationship, so that then you can take all of the other areas of your life to a whole new level. And there's no one better than Tony Robbins to help you create that dream and happy and fulfilling, loving, intimate relationship. So get your ticket. UPW Virtual is coming 22nd to 26th of October. It's just around the corner. Get your ticket at bringthefreedom.com. I look forward to seeing you there. So on behalf of Success Resources, Tony Robbins, and myself, Sandra Bravo, signing off from Queensland in Australia. I will see you tomorrow, same place, same time. I'm off to Great Keppel Island to have some fun snorkeling with my kids and our puppy. And I'll let you know how it was tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, same place, same time. Thank you. And until then, you live with passion.